Ben's wishes. A girl had an uncle that wrote books for children. She didn't see her uncle very often because he lived in Africa, but he came to see her sometimes. When he did visit her, he usually told her a story, but her favorite was Ben's wishes. Ben's wishes was about a boy called Ben that had two older brothers. The older boys often got angry because they were so poor, and they got hungry because they had no food because they were so poor. They said to Ben early each morning, "Go and work in the fields, then bring home some vegetable and make us some enormous vegetable soup." But Ben always answered the same way. "But I want to go to school and learn all about the world." But Ben's unkind brothers always laughed at him and said, "Don't be silly, you aren't clever enough to go to school like us." So he didn't go anywhere. He just worked in the fields, digging and planting and digging. One really cold morning, Ben was planting some onions. When he did so, he was planting some onions when he saw a silver cup on the ground. He picked it up and cleaned it with its scarf and put it down carefully under his rucksack. Ben was very hungry, but he had just 5 little olives to eat. So he washed the silver cup and said, "I'm so lucky to have these onions, but I'd like a lovely warm drink too." Suddenly, the silver cup was full of hot chocolate. Ben was surprised. He drank it all. Then he asked, "I'm so lucky to have this coat, but I wish I had a new coat." Then suddenly a coat made of beautiful wool appeared. Ben was really surprised, threw the other one, and took the new one on him. Then Ben's unkind brothers were home, and they didn't know about the silver cup. So Ben didn't tell him. Then he opened a little book from his brother and said, "I'm so lucky to have this book, but I'd like 100 more books to read and learn all about the world," he said to the silver cup. Suddenly 100 books fell from between the leaves. Ben was very surprised and thanked the cup. He laughed, put the old cup up in his pocket, carried the 100 books down home, and read them all by the fire. When Ben's older brothers came home, they were so angry that they didn't make them soup, and they said to Ben, "Where is our vegetable soup?" Ben said, "I found this cup today in the field. I think it understands about wishes." Ben said to his brothers, "Look, it can make soup." One of the brothers said angry, "Hey, cup, give us an enormous bowl of vegetable soup." Suddenly, 100 bowls, 2 bowls of soup appeared on the table. They were angrier now, and they said, "Give me a room full of candy." The other one said, "Give me more candy than my brothers." Then another one said, "Give me a room full of money." The other one said, "Give me a room full of money with more money than my brother." Then they said to each other, "Give me this cup. It's mine. It's not yours." Give it to me." Suddenly, the cup fell on the ground and broke. All the things that Ben and Ben's brothers wished disappeared. So, that's all.